The purpose of education is to teach students the basic skill and knowledge that we are enable them to function properly in and out of school. To fulfill this purpose, the teacher must be enthusiastic, a kind professional, and knowledge flexible, and patient and teaching. Uh, must get a student to learn effectively. I believe that to teach effective, there must be discipline and classroom management because disruptive class make it difficult for a teacher to teach. A classroom management plan should maintain order in the classroom, have positive communication between the teacher and the student, and the teacher should be mostly in share the rules and should be set together, including the teacher and the students. The students should know the rules and consequence, and there should be less discipline and more teaching in the classroom. The models of discipline that I like the most are assertive discipline, community discipline, and positive discipline. I don't like everything about each model, but I like some things about each one that I've taken turn into my own philosophy. I believe that teacher content should be moderate to high, and student content should be moderate to low. The teacher should be chased primarily, and the student should say from time to time. Uh, the assertive discipline models takes about versatility and reading instruction. Modeling behavior students, reaffirm instruction and question understanding all students. Are not same and have different learning styles. So when giving instruction and explaining things, the teacher must do in different ways for each student to understand they by asking then a question about what was just explaining to the teacher. Now whether the student really understood or not, this model also talks about not focusing on negative behavior and make your expectation clear. To do this, the teacher must set rules and make them clearly on one of class. The teacher and student together should make a list of rules and place within somewhere in the class where they can only be seen. Parents and students should also get a copy of the rules and the consequence for not following the rules. Should also be discussed together as a class. The teacher and students together to make a list of rules and place them somewhere in the class where they can always be seen. Parents or students should also get a copy of the rules and the consequence for not following the rule should be also be discussed together as a class. The teacher and student together should make a list rules and play them somewhere in the class where they can always be seen. Parent and student should also get a copy of the rules and the consequence for not following the rules should also discuss together as a class. The model of discipline that I like the most are assertive discipline community, discipline and positive discipline. I don't like everything about each model, but I like something about each on that if teacher control should be moderate to high and high taken and turn into my own philosophy. I believe that a student content should be moderate to low. The teacher should be in a chair primary and the student should say from time to the assertive discipline. Modeling behavior, student reaffirm instruction and question understanding on student line models talks about verbalizing and reading instruction are not saying on have different learning style. So when giving instruction and explaining theme, the teacher must do it in different ways for the students to